Everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be doing a paint session for you today. We're going to be painting a Little John, and we're going to be putting on that a real scale neon bluegill pattern. Pretty cool pattern. I ain't done this one in a long time. Come requested from my guy in Georgia, so we're going to shoot it, and appreciate you guys stopping in and checking out the channel. Come on with me. We're going to spray some paint. Okay, we've got our Little John pinned up in our hoops. This is something I kind of kept a well-guarded secret for a number of years, so been glad to share it with my viewing community. If it'll help you, it gives you a cool little three-dimensional look. There's still a little technique involved in getting a proper spray. Depending on the mesh you've used, how many sprays it's been, you'll get a little better effect. So anyway, first thing you want to do, or that we're going to do in this situation, is we're going to just lay down our white base coat. Knead that mesh really tight. And make sure you're spraying pretty much straight on. What you're trying to do is you're trying to keep the clear baits work best. You can do it with any, but really works best with a clear bait. That way, what you're trying to do is not allow paint to get underneath the mesh or your scale pattern that you're trying to emulate here. So don't go too heavy. Spray lightly. You'll have to come in and fill in on the bottom once you're completed with your white, more than likely. So going to be a lot of colors. I don't know if you can see this over here, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different colors that goes into the neon bluegill. So next up, and it helps to have multiple brushes when you're doing this. So we're going to be doing our blue. Make sure I got my blue. And we're just covering from the tail through the midsection. And we'll flip it. And our purple rides more toward the top of the back and down to the top of the eye. And then we need to come in with our yellow. And hit the belly. Heat set from the big distance. Or if you're using a hair dryer, it'll help you. Again, don't let the scale mesh shrink. Just a little bit of heat to help it dry there a little bit. And what you're trying to get, and it's hard to see, this is pretty thick. This is like a, I don't remember if this was a garlic bag or some type of little onion bag or whatever, but it's a little thicker material. The thicker the material, I think, the better effect you get, because you're getting the paint to jump over and skip the back portion and leave a little bit of the white. Well, we've got a cat to come to visit us. So at this point, I think we're dry enough. I'll start to remove this. You got to be super careful. And so that's what you're left with. Looks kind of odd here, but we're going to start, you know, to blend. I've got to come back in and touch up the white. Oh, wrong airbrush. Do not let any of your white get down on the sides. We're going to want to kill out a lot of the scales in the gill area because we are going to add a gill feature to this particular pattern. And we're going to go turquoise in that particular area. First thing, we got to get it on our rod holder. Okay. So now we've got to add some yellow and orange. This is where I'll have to start doing some clean outs on some brushes. I've got 4 loaded up. I'm saving one for a clear coat as I've got to clear coat a lot of lures here. So we've got our cobalt blue done. We've got our purple completed, and we've got our transparent bright yellow done. We're going to add a pearl orange, and so we'll be right back. All right, that's the neon bluegill. I don't know, I think my camera's messed up. We'll see if I even got any of it. We're going to add some gold eyes. These are a little bit smaller. Those are too dang big. It'll work. I use the gel. Actually, those fit really good. I had it perfect and then I freaking jacked with it. Okay. All right, if the video took, that is what we call the neon bluegill. Guys, if you like this video and you learned a new technique, give me a thumbs up. And by all means, leave comments. If you'd like to see some other real scale patterns, leave it in the comments area below. And when we get a little free time, we'll do just that for you. Till next week, Green Country Custom Baits, signing out.